Great day. Fishing line showed up, going through some things I got in the mail. Got some cool things this year. There's all kinds of fishing lines on the market. I got something that I found in this off season that I was tracking down that I thought was pretty cool that I wanted to try this year. Was the pink fluorocarbon. Pink fluorocarbon. Why pink fluorocarbon? You might ask yourself, and I asked myself that when I saw it too. I thought, why are they using pink fluorocarbon? Despite common belief that line disappears in water, fluorocarbon really appears whitish and is still slightly visible underwater, right? Why? Because though it has a close reflective or refractive index to water, it's still not quite the same. So water has a refractive index of 1.33, and fluorocarbon is 1.42, and that's to the degree that light can pass through the line or the water as well. So it's very close. So a clear fluorocarbon line disappears very well in the water, but it's still got some visibility. And what the pink play on it is supposed to do is, if you get some abrasion, and you will get some abrasion in fluorocarbon line, a clear fluorocarbon line, you can see the abrasions in the water. They show up as little tick marks or little check marks halfway through the line, wherever the abrasion has occurred, or along a section where the abrasion has occurred. Whereas pink does a better job of hiding that abrasion in terms of visibility, because a fluorocarbon line can stand some abrasion in use before you need to change it. There's only 3 companies that make the raw materials for fluorocarbon line. And that PVDF, or that polyvinylidene fluoride, PVDF, there's only 3 major companies that make that raw material. And one of them is Seagar. And the other 2 sell those raw materials to all the other line manufacturers. So if you have a fluorocarbon line, they're buying their PVDF material to make their fluorocarbon line from these manufacturers. And so as I look through and as I use fluorocarbon lines, I use leaders from 4 feet to 18 inches. That's what my arsenal. I'm not spooling up fluorocarbon line on any of my rods and reels. I'm a braided line to a leader guy. I love the braided lines. They handle well. They're low memory. They're never going to coil up or spool off of a reel. They're just easier to manage, better all around, I think, than spooling up 100% fluorocarbon on a line. So I'm not that guy. I'm not going to do that. So I'm using small lengths, 4 feet to 18 inches, and I change it frequently. So I'm not that person that's going to saw on a pole 50 feet worth of times before I test the breaking strength of a fluorocarbon leader. I'm going to change it when I feel some abrasion. I catch a fish, I feel some nicks, I'm snipping it off, I'm tying another FG knot, and I've got another length of leader on. So I need a quality leader. I need 100% fluorocarbon. I love the pink, so I got the pink. But I also went away from my Suffix Advanced fluorocarbon line that was $35 to $50 a spool last year, and I'm going to try out Reaction Tackle's $25 or less a spool, depending on the size, this year, and see what kind of luck I have. Again, 100% fluorocarbon. I understand how fluorocarbon is made. I understand the annealing process. I understand how the molecules align in the line to give it strength, to give it density so it sinks. They're buying them from 3 of the same manufacturers, mostly 2, but they're all coming from the same product. A lot of the things that are done afterwards that people, are secret about in the line making world. And they can add value, but in lengths from 18 inches to 4 feet, there's not a ton of value they can add for the price of these things. So I can pick this up for $25 a spool of 150 to 300 yards of line versus $50 for 100 yards of a different brand of some of those other brands. So I'm going with it this year. I'll report out on how it works, but I'm excited to try this out. I'm excited to see what kind of invisibility I can get out of the pink, and we'll see what happens. But for my dollar, I'm going to go with Reaction Tackle's 100% abrasion resistant pink fluorocarbon leader line. Again, I'm using small lengths of it. Let me know in the comments below what you use and maybe why you use it. I'm always interested to know where you got your information. Are you just a brand loyal guy, or did you do some research or hear something or have some significant performance that made you decide to pay, $50 for a spool of, 125 yards of fluorocarbon specialty line. And this new pink stuff is specialty, so it's going to be a little more expensive than normal stuff. But raw material product costs are up. And one way that I think I can be able to change my leader more often, less expensive, and get some performance is with Reaction Tackle's high performance fishing line this year. So I'll be reporting out, let everybody know how I do. Thanks for checking out my video today, and thanks for the subscribers I've had. I'm closing in on 100. I got a giveaway that I'm going to be doing for my subscribers as I close in on that milestone 100 subscriber mark. I appreciate every person that subscribed. As I build my channel, I'm improving on things, working on audio, working on different parts of it. So I just wanted to let everybody know I appreciate your subscription and keep working hard to bring meaningful content forward.